It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Good morning and welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the 18th day of March, coming to you on location, almost to Nassau in the Bahamas. I can see Nassau off in the distance there, but we're probably going to be landing in Nassau before the show's over today. Today, folks, by the way, is National Sloppy Joe Day. Now, you know, I'm not going to be able to find a Sloppy Joe on a European ship, so you guys are going to have to take care of that for me. We're going to get to the ship sailing from North American ports in a little bit because I've got a lot more pressing things to take care of today. But I will go over the headlines for today's show. Godmother Katy Perry, yuck. Holland America improves embarkation. More rights on cruise refunds. Carnival's trip down memory lane. Ritz-Carlton to add 2 new vessels. And American Airlines is going to start offering booze and snacks. We also have a report from New Zealand this morning on opening down there finally. And a whole lot more live at 11. If you're listening to the podcast, folks, you can always access the podcast via my blog, which is accessadventure.net, or wherever you get your normal podcast from. All the biggies, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so just search for Travel and Cruise Industry News and you'll get the old fat travel guy. All right, got a little special guest here this morning. Kind of a surprise, coming to you live from the MSC Magnifica, somewhere over there in I don't know where in Europe he is, but cruising, Pete Holland,
hey,
buddy, how you doing?
Hey.
So we have an adult beverage that looks like one of those chocolate drinks.
It's a dirty banana.
A dirty banana. Okay.
I have a dirty banana.
I have a dirt. No, I have a. I'm working on my vegetable level, Pete. Cheers.
I'm working on my vegetable level as well. That's my fruit level, yeah? Banana. I want to introduce you.
Okay.
Hi, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Good to meet you.
Chris is one of our fellow solo cruisers that is cruising on the Magnifica. There's
Nice.
about, 9, 10 of us, I think. Something like that. There's a whole gang of us on the ship.
Well, there was about 20 of us yesterday that had to disembark to re-embark. So there was quite a few of the gang that's going doing back to back on the Meraviglia. So where are you located, Pete?
Right, see if you can guess, yeah? Does that help?
You're in port somewhere.
Say hello, yeah? Say hello.
Hi.
Broadcasting live. Chillie is on. You're on the MSC where?
I'm on the Meraviglia going into Nassau in the Bahamas.
He's in Nassau, Hawaii, yeah? He says Hawaii. Cheers.
Very good. Good to see you.
We are actually off a port near Amsterdam.
Ah, very good.
Right. So it's not in Amsterdam itself. We're a little bit away from Amsterdam. And the rest of our gang, they've gone window shopping in Amsterdam.
Nice.
Haven't they, Chris?
You got some very odd windows in Amsterdam.
Well, it depends on if there's red lights in those windows or not.
Yeah, they said they're going to bring us something back special. So
that could be interesting. Now, if it was me, I, of course, would get in trouble in Amsterdam. But then that's me.
I know. But we're being very good talking to you, Chillie. Now, this
ship, you realize this is the first time we've ever successfully done a ship-to-ship live stream.
Yeah, and we're both on MSC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're in Nassau.
Yep.
In the tropics, yeah, and we're in Amsterdam, and it's like freezing. You know.
Well, we started off cold, but then it's been nice. This is about 5 days now. It's been. Well, you can see my sunburned nose.
I mean, the ship. the ship, I've got to say that it's the first time I've sailed on the MSC Magnifica. Now the deals, it's really weird because the Magnifica, she's an old ship, yeah, right?
Right.
And the deals are like real budget deals going to Europe. And what she does is she picks up. So she's gone to France, she's picked people up. She's gone to Belgium. We're in Holland today, and more people are boarded. And we're in Hamburg in a couple of days' time, aren't we? Again, more people will. So people are getting on and getting off all the time. So it's more like a bus service round, to be honest with you. We're in Southampton. We go back to Southampton, which could be fun because Southampton P&O ferries, right, have just sacked everybody, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of problems. Now, guess what? I don't know if you know this either, Chris, yeah? Now, apparently P&O ferries own the port or something in Southampton, apparently, right? So we go back to Southampton on Tuesday, but there may be a problem getting in.
Yeah.
Because they're talking about literally blockading the port, maybe, and something like that. So this could be real fun.
So, could be interesting.
That could be an interesting news story.
Posted.
But the Magnifica, right? I've got to say, the ship is absolutely stunning. I mean, what do you think, Chris?
Really good. Excellent. Really good. Really good.
It's you know, everywhere you go, the paintwork, the marble floor, it's just absolutely
Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys, the staff.
Hey, everyone's friendly here, which is great. It's a
I am
stunning
finding
ship.
that out about Memorabilia too. It's just you could eat off the floor. It's so like you keep it so clean. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over it. And tonight, there's only one speciality restaurant on the ship, yeah, and that is the Oriental. So tonight, I'm actually going to try the Oriental and give it a go. I found out it's a set menu. I didn't realise because if you book it beforehand, you get a better deal. So it's like 28 euros on board, but I paid 18 pounds, which is about 20 euros, yeah, beforehand. Okay. But it's actually a set menu I have with all these little bits, and they don't like do the curry either. You expect like the Oriental to be a curry, it isn't. So it's going to be an experience. Well,
and now
together.
will you use chopsticks, Pete?
I've never used chopsticks in my life, but I'll give it a go.
Oh yeah, you got to learn how to. If you're going to eat Oriental,
I spill my food with a knife and fork. So what it's going to be with the chopsticks, I have no idea. But honestly, we're having a wonderful time because, as I said, there's now 9 of us because they don't do any solo meetings on this ship at all. But 7 of us we cruised on the Anthem of the Seas last year, and so we've come back as a little group, and we got a wonderful Chris, and we got Paul, who should have been here. He was going to be here as well, but he hasn't come. He hasn't made it. You know, he's from Cruises for Solos, and this guy Paul, honestly, in the history he's got is incredible. You know, he used to be a pro boxer, a singer. It's like Sting. Last night we were doing the karaoke, and someone sang Sting from The Police, yeah, right? And Paul turns around and goes, "Sting sang at my wedding."
Oh.
Sting sang at his wedding, and for instance, he was meant to have like a exhibition fight with Muhammad Ali, and he won like the World Karate Championship in America. You know,
right?
He's in his 70s, isn't he? This guy, Paul. It's a Geordie, you know, well-known Geordie from Newcastle, and he was going to be here live as well. So we've got some amazing characters, which is why we cruise solo, isn't it, Chris?
Yep. People meeting all these wonderful people.
I mean, look at this dodgy geezer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he'd fit right in with us. I can see that now.
Yeah.
This is
All right, Pete, I got to get on with the news.
Yeah, we're taking your whole show, aren't we?
All right, you guys have a great cruise.
We want to say hi from the Magnifica, yeah? Cheers, Chillie.
All right.
Have one
for me.
Cheers, my friend.
All right, Pete, Chris, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. See ya.
It's still alive.
Well, that was awful. And of course, that's our buddy Pete over there on the MSC Magnifica with one of his solo guests. All right, guys. Now, I promise you we would get to Ships sailing today, actually sailing this weekend from U.S. ports. There's a bunch of them. We got a busy weekend ahead, which is a great sign for the reopening whole process. All right, for today, from Port Canaveral, you got Carnival Liberty, Independence of the Seas, Disney Dream. From down in Fort Lauderdale, that's Port Everglades, you got Wonder of the Seas, Vision of the Seas, Celebrity Silhouette. Miami has Scarlet Lady, Freedom of the Seas, Carnival Conquest, Norwegian Sky, and Oceania Riviera. Tampa has Celebrity Constellation, Galveston Adventure of the Seas. I'll be on her in about 10 days. Los Angeles Long Beach has Carnival Radiance. Los Angeles St. Pedro has Navigator of the Seas. I'll be on her next month. Tomorrow, that's March the 19th, from Charleston, you got Carnival Sunshine and the American Cruise Line Independence. Amelia Island has American Cruise Line American Star. Port Canaveral has Carnival Elation, Disney Fantasy, Norwegian Escape, Carnival Mardi Gras, Norwegian Escape. Are they going to be back to sailing tomorrow? I didn't catch that when I put the schedule up. I think they're probably, this is the canceled cruise. So ignore the Norwegian Escape. I didn't take it out of the list. My bad. West Palm Beach, the Mardi Gras at Sea. That's still the Grand Classica officially for another week or two. Port Everglades tomorrow has the Celebrity Apex, Celebrity Reflection, New Amsterdam, Allure of the Seas, Caribbean Princess. Miami has Celebrity Summit, Symphony of the Sea, Disney Magic, MSC Seashore, Carnival Horizon, Norwegian Joy, and Oceania Marina. Tampa has Brilliance of the Seas, Mobile, Carnival Ecstasy, Galveston, Carnival Vista, Long Beach, Carnival Panorama, San Pedro, Majestic Princess. Then on Sunday, the 20th, up in New York, we have Norwegian Getaway and Norwegian Gem, Bayonne, Anthem of the Seas, Baltimore Carnival Legend, Port Canaveral Harmony of the Seas, MSC Meraviglia will be back in Port Canaveral. I will be disembarking Sunday and starting on my journey to Galveston. And the Carnival Magic. Port Everglades on Sunday has Odyssey of the Seas, Celebrity Edge, Rotterdam, Enchanted Princess, and Eurodam. Miami has Oasis of the Seas, Carnival Freedom, Jewel of the Seas, and Norwegian Encore. Tampa has the Carnival Pride and Norwegian Dawn. New Orleans, Norwegian Breakaway, and Carnival Glory sail on Sunday. Galveston, Carnival Dream, and Liberty of the Seas. San Diego, Disney Wonder, and Koningsdam. Long Beach, Carnival Miracle. San Pedro, Norwegian Bliss. Wow, what a weekend. So, I'll be back with today's news after a break from one of our network sponsors. All right, before we actually get to news today, folks, yesterday, because of the screw up with me being off the ship and getting back on the ship and it was just a kind of a mess yesterday. And I prepared for it, but I didn't prepare as well as I could have. However, the question was asked about pizza on board the Meraviglia from Pittsburgh, Jason, and several other folks. And I kind of skipped out on it because I had not eaten any pizza. Well, that has been taken care of now because it's actually in 2 places and I've had it 3 times. Okay. The main place you get it is at the grab and go, which is right off the main pool deck. And this is what it looks like when you go through the hamburgers and hot dogs to get to the pizza. Just notice over on the end what the gal's doing. That's some salads, and then it's your burgers and your dogs. Actually, their burgers are pretty good. I hear the dogs are terrific. And then you get to the pizza. And as you can see, they have, usually there's 3 or 4 pizzas, different kinds out. And then she's down in the end making dough. I mean, it's done right there in front of you. So, my thoughts about the pizza: it's a thin crust pizza. It's almost like oven fired, however, brick oven fired. So it has that. It just has kind of a special taste on that crust. It's really good. The sauce is outstanding. The only thing I really would say against it, if you even call it against it, I would love to see more selection. I mean, that's obviously one piece of cheese and one piece of pepperoni. That's always there. Now, I think when I ran the camera down the grab it and go line there, they had a Alfredo-based pizza. I have not tried that yet. You can also get pizza on the buffet line. They have a little section for pizza in there, which I'm going to be posting a video, I hope this afternoon, because I'm falling way behind on getting videos out. But I'm hoping to get a video up that will show a lot more about pizza and my rating of the pizza. I will give you a heads up. It's very good. It won't be a 10 out of 10 at this point because I'd like to see more, selection and toppings. But it's going to be probably a 9 out of 10. It's good pizza. I've had it several times now. So, and of course, one other thing before I actually get to the news this morning, this is what my office looks like today. Now, I know this is rough work, but somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to sit here and look at this while they're working. Such difficult work to do. Okay. All right. And now we are in sight of the Nassau. We're sliding into port. The Mardi Gras is in port, and it looks like a Disney ship next to Mardi Gras. We're coming in past the lighthouse right now with, of course, Atlantis right over in the background as we are pulling into position in the port to land here in Nassau. So, all right, let's get on with the news. And by the way, I don't know if I'm going to go ashore this time or not, since I was just a couple days ago. It's a beautiful day, but I'm still, as you can tell, I'm still sporting some little sunburn. So I probably need to stay out of the sun another day. But anyway, I won't totally stay out, because if I stay on board, I'm going to hit the hot tub again. All right. On with the news. Goodness gracious. Norwegian Cruise Line announced that pop icon American Idol judge Katy Perry will serve as godmother of the new Norwegian Prima, debuting August 2022. I shouldn't say that. As godmother, Perry will bless and officially name Norwegian Prima, the first of 6 vessels in the Prima class, and perform during the christening ceremony. That's the important part, folks. She's going to perform at the ceremony before Norwegian Prima sets sail on its inaugural voyage from Reykjavik, Iceland, where the vessel will be the first major cruise ship christened in the Icelandic capital. Of course, that's all assuming that Katy Perry can find her way to Iceland. I shouldn't say that. I'm just not a terrifically huge fan, although, she's obviously talented. Anyway, that's interesting that Prima has selected someone of her stature. That'll be pretty good feather in the cap to have her performing at a christening, though. All right, Holland America is rolling out some enhancements to make it easier for guests during pre-cruise and embarkation process. Holland American is implementing the use of Embark facial recognition. With Embark facial recognition, guests who load their photo and all necessary pre-travel information to the website prior to embarkation will be able to use the touchless system. Following a quick face scan, guests can move through the check-in process in about 10 seconds, significantly reducing embarkation time. SCO Systems, based in London, designed and implemented Embark for Holland, America. Guests will also be able to start using the Verifly digital wallet app, allowing them to get their vaccination status and testing approved before a cruise vacation. Verifly gives guests the option to upload the required information, providing a way to go through the screening process prior to arrival at the terminal. Once registration is complete, guests simply need to show the Verifly QR code to pass through. Verifly has a successful record among many travel areas. Carnival, of course, has started implementing that in all of their U.S. ports. Just this morning, a Federal Maritime Commission rule change coming into effect April 17th will provide more rights to guests booked on board a cruise that is either delayed or canceled. The new rule offers clear guidance for cruise companies and passenger vessel operators when they must provide a refund. So there's going to be some hardcore rules now for the cruise lines to follow. As part of Carnival's 50th birthday celebration, the line's brand ambassador, John Heald, is taking fans on a trip down memory lane. A new video series, Between Two Banners, is a journey with half a century of Carnival stories, as told by those who have been with the brand throughout 5 decades. Excuse me. The Ritz-Carlton Yacht Collection announced the expansion of its fleet with the addition of 2 new-build super yachts, Ilima and Luminera, slated to set sail in 2024 and 2025. The announcement comes as the company gets ready to launch the Evrima this August after a significant 2.5-year delay. Congratulations to Ritz-Carlton, by the way. It's good. It'll be good that they're finally going to sail. American Airlines will once again offer booze for purchase in the economy class, a carrier spokesman confirmed yesterday. Beginning on April the 18th, the Fort Worth-based carrier will offer beer, wine, and spirits in the coach cabins on flights 250 miles or longer. Wine and spirits will be available for $9 each. Beer will be $8 a bottle. So if you're going to fly American, take lots of extra money. Snacks will be $4 to $6. Wow. After more than 2 years, New Zealand will open its borders to Australians starting April the 12th to international tourists from visa waiver countries on May the 1st. The move is part of the efforts to accelerate economic recovery, according to a statement from Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. Originally, the Ardern government had planned to reopen by July, but has moved that up some significantly. So that's it on the news this morning. Let's go see who's in a chat room fussing at me today. It's a good show. Glad I had Pete on for a couple minutes there from on board the Magnifica. Kenneth's with us, says, hope the weather has been warm for you. We have had, after the first 2 days was brutally cold. Port Canaveral was awful the first time around. Port Canaveral yesterday was really nice. Another nice day today. It's been, 80-ish since the first 2 days. So it's been really, really nice. So Port Canaveral yesterday wasn't quite as warm, but still it was easily in the 70s. I mean, I didn't need a coat or anything. I mean, they're running the air conditioner in the ship. As a matter of fact, I find the interior of the ship to be a little on the cool side. I keep my sweatshirt handy if I'm going any place inside the ship. So it's nice that it's that warm. Cindy's with us. Hi, Cindy. Carol's here. Hot Air Tom is here. Jason's with us. Finally, Chillie has returned to the chat. So yesterday, I did get to the chat eventually, even though the show, I taped it earlier. But I did get to the chat yesterday. I didn't get the show finished. I took over, and John didn't realize that I had taken the controls. So I took over to do my normal ending, and John cut us off. So, but that's okay. It was the ending. There was nothing, substantial left. So, rumors are not looking good for our next cruise on the Escape on April the 9th. I have not heard anything, Tom, except for this cruise that was supposed to sail this weekend. Now, we know that one's canceled. Or no, it's still today, I guess. We know that one's canceled. I haven't heard anything definitive yet beyond that. I haven't heard anything major on any damages either. Finally got my ship-to-ship stream to work. Yeah, and that was a nice solid stream too. I was shocked because MSC has not been known for the high quality of streams as like Princess, for instance. But I'm not having any problems here, and obviously Pete wasn't having any problems over there. So if you've got the right service on MSC, it's really good. Elizabeth doesn't have the same service. The crew can't get on the same service that I'm on, for instance. So she has trouble with hers. But yeah, mine's been outstanding. Did Chillie have a fall? Looks like a hurt nose. No, that's not a hurt nose. That's just sunburned and peeling nose. I mean, my noses have been broken a bunch of times, but no, it's crooked. That's normal. But no, it's not from a fall. That's sunburn. That is my favorite drink on the cruise line. It's a dirty banana. Now I got to go order a dirty banana. I've never had one. That looks a lot like I had one very similar to that. Where was I? That was on that was on Divina, I think. Yeah, that was on Divina. And it was its name of some wacky doodle chocolate. But a dirty banana, I'll find somebody on this boat that can make a dirty banana. And yes, I'm still calling them boats, folks. That's my half-handed way of saying a ship. I call it a boat. And I know that's incorrect. And it's not meant to be insulting whatsoever because, you know me, I love cruises and ships. We are inching our way past the Mardi Gras. And she looks lovely. This is the first time I've been up to the Mardi Gras, up close to the Mardi Gras. I've seen it at a distance. Looking at the roller coaster up on the top deck, which looks like I'm about the same. That might be a deck higher than I am. Just kind of hard to gauge here. I'm on deck 15 here. So that's a deck or two above me, it looks like from here. This ship has 19 decks. Mardi Gras is lovely. Boy, it's a big, long ship, too. Goodness gracious, look how big that is. It just dwarfs the Disney whichever Disney ship that is. I'm not sure which Disney ship is here. Wonder, maybe? Anyway, the Disney Fantasy or Disney, whatever that one is, Disney, they're just dwarfed by the Mardi Gras. Dwarfed. So, Dirty Banana. I've got to go try one. Why is Pete crystal clear and Chillie blurry? Was I blurry? I don't know. My camera's showing me clear. And the test I ran earlier was a little different. Jason says, rest in peace, Chillie's nose. Yeah, well, it's got a little sun. It sticks out long enough that it got too much sun. So, Cindy says, sorry to hear about Tom. Our next one is NCL Breakaway 426. Gretchen's with us. Hi, Gretchen. Google Feed said Escape is canceled 5 months. So said my husband. I said, maybe it was just 5 weeks. So then they did have some damage. And then I got to go check on that one. Boy, if that's out of service 5 months, that would be awful. That would be a trip to one of the shipyards. Huh. Well, I'm sure we'll hear something on that one in the next day or so. Nikki's with us. Hi, Nikki. Pittsburgh Jason says that was an amazing idea, Chillie Cruise. I'm so happy you got your ship-to-ship stream to work after 4 years. Took me long enough, but finally we had one work. And I was looking at some excursion in Montenegro. Anyone been there? Several of our people have been to Montenegro, and then several of the Cruising for Solos people have been to Montenegro. I know that. Advice, please, Gretchen. Let's see, Gretchen would be a good one. Amy Rogers would be another one. I haven't seen Amy today. I don't know if John's been in Montenegro or not. No, I just saw John's name pop up. So it's beautiful. There's a walled city walking distance from port. We were on the Pacific Princess. Maybe a larger ship might tender. Hot Air would be open to moving the April 9th to the Dawn in Tampa if NCL lets us keep the existing air. I checked the air yesterday and it's very high for the dates needed. Nanook of the North John says, hi, all excited to announce that my solar field is coming online. Right now it's generating as much power as 2 little space heaters. More will be coming online today. That was that pic. That's what that was. I was trying to figure out the picture you sent me, John. I wasn't even thinking about the solar energy. Hot Air's asking Jason what ship. That was a celebrity, wasn't it, Jason? Did Chillie list NCL Pearl today? It's in Miami with Sky. I don't know. I have to go look. Did I miss Pearl? Hang on. Freedom Carnival, Orange and Sky. Yeah, I'm not showing Pearl sailing today. Did I miss Pearl? Is it sailing today? I don't know. But yeah, it was not on my schedule for today. So Where was I? There I am. Pulling into Montenegro looks like the Norwegian fjords. Lovely. Nice. Joy is suffering from propulsion issues, only doing 12 knots now. Skipped its last port to head to Miami early. Wonder what will happen on the next cruise. Okay, so there's another one to check on. Wow. Got some issues on a couple ships all of a sudden. Gretchen says they actually loved Americans. Wow. Celebrity Constellation. I know a celebrity. Feel free to join. I only do Celebrity and Carnival because they start with a C. We will have an amazing time. NCL Jim is also suffering from technical issues. Departed skipping St. Thomas this week to head back early. Emily's with us. Good morning, gang. Now, Emily, I do want you to know something. Seriously, I got to fuss at you, Emily. You made a terribly sexist comment, terribly sexist, a politically incorrect comment when you suggested that Hot Air Tom be godmother of the ship. Just an awful sexist comment. Hot Air'd make a great godmother, wouldn't he? C for vitamin C. That's vitamin SCA. What a difference, though. Snobs on Celebrity versus partiers on Carnival. Easy now, Hot Air Tom. A lot of our people love Celebrity, and they're not snobs. I'd love to sell Celebrity. That's something I need to do soon, is get on a Celebrity ship. If I can get one to give me a break on the solo prices. Emily says, love me some pizza. Yeah, that pizza's good. I'll probably have some at lunch again. That was really good. NCL having some issues. Sorry to hear that. There goes my stock price. Yeah. Pizza review. Yeah, hopefully it'll get out today. That's my plan, at least. This is amazing. We need more pizza reviews on other ships. All right. I'll start doing that. I just usually don't think about eating pizza when I'm on a ship. That's not in my normal diet. But yeah, I can do that. Start rating all kinds of things in little short videos. Chillie living the dream. Yes, indeed, I am. Emily's fussing about Katy Perry, too. My answer to Katy was at least it wasn't Leah Ann Rhymes. Didn't like her. I am not a fan. NCL should have selected Hot Air Tom. Yeah, I know. There you are. That's sexist comment again. See? NCL not doing well. Carnival to the moon. Sounds like you are the SMWB listener. October 13th through October 22nd. Join us on Celebrity Constellation. I'm an OFTG listener, old fat travel guy. Absolutely. I appreciate it, Jason. My cruise on Celebrity didn't impress enough. We'll stick with NCL. Celebrity canceled you, Tom. Sorry. I didn't know that there were different kinds of internet service on a ship. Yeah, there are distinctly different, and they're also obviously different prices. I get two devices with streaming, so both my phone and the computer I can use. And that's the most expensive package, unless I have more devices, but I don't need more devices. The unfortunate part is I have to go actually have it set up correctly by the tech guys, or the stream is much weaker. And I found that on several ships. So I'd take the time and go, but then really the screwy part was when I had to get off yesterday, disembark for about 20 seconds. So I had to wait around for an hour and a half while they were getting everybody else off the ship. And then we had to walk down. I say we had to walk. I rode my scooter and told everybody else how tired I was getting from the walk. And of course, they were throwing things at me. But everybody went out. We went up to facial recognition, and it goes click, and you're done. And the bell goes ding, and they say you can go back on the boat now. And you have to walk back on the boat. So you walk 10 miles. It takes 10 seconds, and you get right back on. But your Wi-Fi is dead because that was on the previous cruise. So you had to do it all over again yesterday, which was about the same time the show was starting. I was trying to get hooked up so I could get online. So it was kind of a pain in the butt. But eventually I got there. NCL Breakaway had an issue with the man overboard, which was awful. But I need the ship to sail with no issues next month. Yeah, that was a sad story. Only one cruise after current cruise is officially canceled. Everything else is just Facebook rumors. I heard someone jumped off the Horizon. Yeah, 5 months. It seemed extreme. The crew on that ship isn't very nice. I didn't know that about Horizon. I hadn't heard that about Horizon crew. I don't know. Do I know anybody on Horizon? I don't know. I think I know anybody on Horizon crew, at least not anybody that comes to mind. Watching Chillie arrive via PTZ TV camera. Yes, we are in port at dock now. We've stopped. There's another ship. It might even be two ships in front of Mardi Gras. Boy, there's a busy day here in Nassau, folks. There's a bunch of ships here. So I think I'll stay on board. Go on strike. I do have, by the way, most of y'all know that I had some issues finding any accessible excursions here. And Elizabeth got in contact with one person here or there. They got in touch with somebody else. I do have some accessible excursions now that I will be talking to and trying to work out some information on what they have available and promote it in some form. Maybe have them on the show one day. That will be done when I get some time. So there are accessible excursions in Nassau, contrary to the information that I had the other day. Unfortunately, they're not promoted currently by MSC because they have not been offered that by any vendors. Cindy says, I saw that about Horizon also, so awful. It's crazy. We were on that ship not long ago. Jason says the children are hungry, I hear. Yeah, the numbers this week, hang on a second, I'll give you the exact numbers. Where is it? That's the exact numbers on head count on this cruise. It's down a little from last week. but not a whole lot. The head count is 1,752 adults, 646 kids. So that's 2,400. So it's down from a little over $3,000 in the last cruise. So, Chillie, go get some pizza and relax. Enjoy your time. Chillie's going to go get some pizza and work. I'm going to go get in a hot tub for a while and then work. Maybe I'll get in the hot tub and think about working. I will try to get the video out today, folks. I do promise that. Emily says hot air would make a very good godmother. Hot air says, thanks, Emily. Emily is a Hot Air Tom fan. Jason and I like to make fun of Hot Air Tom. Cindy likes to smack Hot Air Tom around. I'm kidding, of course. Tom would make a fine godmother, Nikki says. Make him an offer he can't refuse. Give him a free cruise and he'll be godmother to everybody. I promise you on that one. You know, he's claiming me on taxes as a dependent now, I think. That's probably what he's doing. See. Hot Air Tom's going to take over these streams at some point. Show some respect. Busy day for the old fat travel guy. I stay busy, Jason. I mean, that's how I do cruises. You know, I like working on the ships. I like going out and filming stuff. And it's just that I haven't had nearly as much time processing, mainly because of Elizabeth being on the ship. I have had such a lovely time with her. It's been so much fun. I've met a ton of crew members. And quite frankly, yeah, I'm getting taken care of like royalty on this ship. I don't mind admitting that at all, from A to Z. So that's great. And there may be some Elizabeth news coming out one of these days soon. So, and by the way, the other day when I made the comment about her, she said about and the windblown thing when we were in Nassau the other day, she did that little thing about giving away a diamond necklace. That was true. She gave away diamond necklaces to everybody that went on the tour. Gave them away. Yeah, I thought she was being sarcastic with that. I was wrong. She actually does that. But yeah, so I've learned quite a bit more about the shopping on shore and the things that she promotes and stuff. And she's not obnoxious with it. It's more like just a neat tour for folks that are, and we're talking about having contacts with folks that are interested in stuff that I could never afford. So, yeah, she generates some big time business for some folks. All right, guys, that's going to wrap me up, and I'll just pass through. Cindy says spring break has too many kids for her. Yeah, there's a lot of kids on this ship. There was a lot more on the first 4 days, but still there's quite a few. One of the things that I'm really surprised about, I remember someplace seeing rules about kids in hot tubs, and that's clearly not being done on this ship, because there's kids in the hot tubs, sometimes with parents, sometimes without parents. And I thought there was, somewhere in the back of my brain, it might even go back to my days at the Y, I remember seeing things about hot tubs, but I could be wrong on that one too. All right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. If you're new to this channel, welcome aboard. We always appreciate the thumbs up. Pound that like button. That always helps the channel out. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Doesn't cost anything, helps the channel out a bunch. Hit the bell notification. You'll know when I go live or when I post videos. And of course, we'll be back live again on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I will be somewhere. Let's see, Monday's show, I'll be somewhere probably between Tallahassee and Louisiana, someplace. As I work my way across toward Galveston. Next week, all week, I'm on the road. So, on my way to Adventure of the Seas is my next adventure. All right, that's going to wrap me up for today. Don't forget Cruise Amigos on Sunday at 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. I will be on with Amigo John and Amigo Martin from London, or from Manchester, England. He'll be on board the Valiant Lady this weekend, and I will be just gotten off of the Meraviglia. So that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. I'll see everybody same time, same channel tomorrow. This is the old fat travel guy. Stay safe, stay healthy. Think about cruising. Hopefully, we'll see everybody on the high seas one of these days real soon. Later, y'all.
I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.